Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back for another card review. So in this video, we're going to talk about the power release version of Sun Ce. Alright, so if you guys have seen my live stream or other videos, I've mentioned many times that Sun Ce is one of my favorite Imperial Warlords. And let's see how he does after power release. Okay, so let's go through his leader skill first. So you can see that it extends rune movement time regardlessly by 1 second. Previously, I think it wasn't regardlessly, but it still had that movement extension. But nonetheless, the most important part is increasing regardlessly by 1 second. Okay, so with leader ally, that's going to be extra 2 seconds, so that's good. So when team consists of only human, water human, which is a very niche category of cards, right? But nonetheless, water humans have a few powerhouses, so that's not too bad. So number 1, team attack times 6, so that's a very good multiplier right there. HP recovery times 1.3, so in terms of the basic requirements, pretty much a pass in terms of HP, the amount of HP and the basic multiplier. Okay, so total combo count plus 1, so leader ally, so per combo is actually 3 combos, so it's you can do a massive like 36 combos and stuff like that within one spin. Okay, so by dissolving more than 2 groups of more than 4 runestones in the first batch, team attack times 2.25 additionally, so you can see that the additional multiplier is pretty juicy as well, 2.25. And then on top of that, attributive runestones can only be dissolved by grouping 4 or more, and hard runes is a 2 dissolve. So point number 4 and point number 5, there's no change, pretty much the same before power release as well. Right, so most importantly, you can see that there's a massive increase in the base multiplier. We now have a HP and recovery boost, and that extra team attack times 2.25. Right, so overall damage multiplier, we can say that he's back in meta, but how is he gonna fit into this meta? Right, so let's go through his active skill as well as his overall team skill. Okay, so let's quickly touch on Sun Ce's team skill. So number 1, other runestones possess 50% effect of water, so that's very good because we already have that 4 dissolve, which makes dissolving runes a bit more challenging. Right, so on top of that, we have pretty much a full board possession, so that's very good. Okay, so on top of what we have, the 1.3 times HP and recovery from the leader skill, we have another HP attack recovery of Blue Army times 1.3. Right, so cards like Sun Quan, Sun Ce, all these gets additional 1.3, so that's a very big boost in terms of stats wise. Okay, so Blue Army region, this is what we have for pretty much all the other armies like Guan Yu, like Cao Cao. Right, so we're not going to touch on that. So overall, you can see here not much change except for that 3 stats boost here, right, which in turn will massively increase the damage output as well. So for Sun Ce post power release and pre-power release, I think the biggest difference would be his active skill. Right, so previously his active skill is only point number 4, so we'll just touch on that a bit later. Okay, so let's look at the power release version. So it's at CD 8. I believe there's a drop in CD, right? I think it was a CD 10 previously, so now drop to CD 8, so that's good. Explode all weathered and electrifying runestones, so this is definitely a good semi bot clear in terms of bot hazard. Right, so I'm a bit confused why it doesn't just explode frozen runes as well, right, considering it's a water type. Right, so it's okay. So weathered runes and electrifying runes are pretty much okay, electrifying runes being the more annoying one. So number 2 is just a pretty much bonus, water to enchanted water human runes, so that's an additional damage boost right there with the enchantment as well as the human race. Okay, so number 3, unlimited rune movement without dissolving, so that's very good. So in my opinion, I feel that they should have give some sort of time limit for this rune movement. So unlimited rune movement is actually based on your current rune spin time, right? So if your rune spin time is 5 seconds, then you have 5 seconds of unlimited runestone movement. So if you have 12 seconds, you have 12 seconds of unlimited rune movement. So it's kind of not a fixed amount, not a fixed duration, right? So I believe this could have been a fixed duration kind of unlimited movement to make things better, right? But it's okay as long as we have a rune movement, unlimited rune movement, so we can still kind of nicely align all the runes into columns of 4 for that damage. Okay, triggering amelioration as well. So last part is what the pre power release version only have, which is the more combos made, the higher the monster attack to the max times 15 for 10 combos. I believe previously was 10 times 10, so now it's times 15. Okay, so overall I find that with all the buffs for the leader skill and the team skill, right, once you activate Sun Ce's active skill, I believe the burst damage should be pretty decent. Alright, so I have I'm actually creating this post power release. So I've actually tried Sun Ce and I believe that the damage is actually pretty decent. Alright, so one reason I believe that Madhead is kind of doing a good job here is because this is pretty much like the third or the fourth batch of power release for Imperial Warlords. They kind of taken in the feedbacks or the reactions of the front field power release for Imperial Warlord. Find that it might be lacking somehow. So this last wave of Imperial Warlords, I think Madhead have kind of do a better job. Okay, so is he in the meta now? I believe he's not gonna be super meta. It's not like every single ultimate stage you see from now on there's gonna be a Sun Ce clear, that kind of thing. No. But in certain stages where Sun Ce is actually able to tackle the stage, I believe in terms of damage output, he should be able to get the job done. That's all. Okay, so it's not gonna be a super 100% clear kind of cut, but it's good to welcome him back to the meta. Alright, so overall, that's my overall view for Sun Ce. Alright, so if you enjoy this video, do give it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.